W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Would I Lie to You by Aliya Ali-Afzal, narrated by Aysha. Prologue. September. Her face flashes in his mind. He walks to the end of the rooftop terrace and looks at the view, squinting in the sun. City icons stand like sentries along the skyline. The Shard, the Gherkin, St. Paul's. His eyes are drawn, as always, to the different office blocks he's worked in over the years. Toy trains slither in well-worn grooves, converging at stations to catch their breath, and people rush along pavements going nowhere. He grips the perspex railings and looks straight down. It would only take a second. Chapter 1. 5 months earlier. April. The last thing you need to hear when you're waiting to get Botox at a Harley Street clinic is that your husband may be about to lose his job. I was at my first Botox party, although it felt more like a field trip for the Year 12 mothers. I'd started questioning the wisdom in coming as soon as I'd stepped into the clinic, but then Lizzie's excitement began to rub off on me. I noticed that I was the only brown face there, but I was used to that, especially with this group. I tried to get into the spirit of things. I reminded myself that this wasn't just about the Botox, but also hanging out with my friends. I didn't want to be the odd one out. We flicked through the menu of face enhancements, laughing at options such as Temptress, Diva, and Supermodel. I was joking that there should be one called Normal when Tom called my mobile. We just got an email from the CEO. Due to the current economic climate, the bank is restructuring with immediate effect. They're laying off half the London team. Bob's calling us into his office one by one. The HR director's in there too. Shit. I got up to walk to the far end of the waiting room. Lizzie stood in my way. She was smiling. Welcome to the club, Faiza. Here's to your first time. She raised a glass of cold-pressed kale juice towards me, as did Anna, Cora, and Bella, who all stood behind her. I smiled automatically and gave them a thumbs up. On the phone, Tom was still talking. He said 3 people from syndications had just been escorted away by security to clear their desks. I mouthed a silent sorry to Lizzie, pointing to the phone, and hurried to the window away from the others.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?